my name is Megan King. Today's episode features community involvement from a local pumpkin drive, as well as incredible work happening around our school. There's so much to look forward to, so let's roll that intro. Today is October 24th, which marks 12 days until the 2024 presidential election. Along with the president, national, state, judicial, county, and township official positions are on the Kansas ballot. Advanced in-person voting is now open, or you can cast your vote on Election Day, November 5th. If you are under 18, there is still a way to contribute to society this fall season. Currently, there's an incredibly impactful way to help our community. Addison Lowe has more on how a pumpkin drive can bring people together. Head Start is a school in the Olathe School District that serves families who are low income or in need of resources. They strive to help their students, especially this fall season.
The teachers wanted to bring a pumpkin patch to the children here in the school who aren't able to go out and do a field trip.
This pumpkin patch can be achieved through donations that Head Start will pick up on Friday the 25th. Through these donations, they are hoping to achieve their goal.
For the children to have a great time and to be able to have the experience of a pumpkin patch right here at their school.
But it's kind of that experience of I got to go and pick a pumpkin and I get to bring it home with me.
This pumpkin drive and contributing to the efforts of Olathe Head Start ensures that the community can come together.
It gives our community an opportunity to come and be a part of our school, to hear about what we do, and to be a part of something great.
This impactful project exposes the kids to activities that they otherwise would not be a part of, which ultimately brings their families together.
It gives families the opportunity to be able to do some of these things with their kids at home. We're really big on getting that parent involvement and having the parents be a part of our experiences.
It is amazing to see how using this fall season can benefit the people in our community. From the Raven Network, this has been Addison Lowe. If you want to help with this project, you can still donate pumpkins to Head Start until tomorrow. As you can see, there are many ways the Olathe School District helps maintain this outstanding atmosphere. Here at Olathe Northwest, we use the Raven Pillars of Excellence. Let's take it to Aubrey Berthold for a quick overview.
Our goal here at Olathe Northwest is to build the best environment for our staff and students. We can do this by being respectful, responsible, and engaged everywhere you go, in the school, in the cafeteria, and at sporting events. Being respectful. Here at Olathe Northwest, there are many ways to be respectful. Using the appropriate language in right times and places, following instructions, following teacher expectations, and being mindful of others' personal space, property, and privacy. Being responsible. While being respectful, we should also be responsible. Being prepared and taking care of any personal needs before class, being accountable for our actions and our time, along with managing it effectively, and communicating with our teachers is so important. This demonstrates personal accountability and responsibility. Being engaged. Seek out your best effort, whether in the classroom or outside of school. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Our teachers are here to help you for anything you might be confused or unsure about. One way for all of us to be engaged is to put down your cell phones and put forth your best effort towards your academic responsibilities. Students who represent these 3 pillars will be nominated by their teachers and entered into a raffle for a $10 gift card. These drawings will be placed every week and read on the intercom to show to the whole school that you are an active representative of these 3 pillars. Make sure to always be respectful, responsible, and engaged to make the environment here at Olathe Northwest a safe and welcoming space for all students and staff.
A way to show your engagement in the school is to participate in clubs. This year, ONW has its very own math club. It's a great opportunity for students who love math and want to get involved. Let's take it to Garrett Foster for more.
This year, ONW has their very own math club. We went and talked to some of the students about what it is and why they got involved.
Usually, we do online competitions and we'll, practice math problems. My favorite part of math club has to be, the competition aspect of it, because I love doing math. I watch YouTube videos about math for fun.
The math club also participates in weekly competitions against other people in the club and other people in the district.
So normally we log onto a computer. We have everybody on a computer and working through 8 different problems.
The math club has also been working very hard for their upcoming math competition.
It's going to be the Olathe math battle with all Olathe schools, and I'm going to go against all those other Olathe schools and show them that ONW is the best at math.
If you're interested in joining Math Club, stop by Ms. Osvik's room for more information, or send her an email. For the Raven Network, this has been Garrett Foster.
This past weekend, our first robotics team 1710 went to their first Cowtown competition in Lee Summit. We've got a Bishawi with more on the story.
Following that, we are going to send it over to Ava and Garrett for game day to hear more about our outstanding teams here at Northwest.
Each year, Team 1710 competes with other teams around the Midwest with their old robot from the previous year.
It's basically like an introduction competition for all the new members so they can kind of get used to the competition feel.
Despite the pressure of having to maintain the robot on and off field, Team 1710 finished in second place at Cowtown, working efficiently with other teams in their alliance to secure their spot.
It's a good way for the new members on the team to be able to experience competition without, I guess, the stress of it.
Robotics isn't just about building the robot. There are also many different parts to it, such as media, programming, and design.
We basically kind of have like a robot side and then a business side. So we have a lot of kids from like ecom who do like graphics and media. And then I'm on finance. And then we also have informatics, which deals with all the information and like scouting.
The robotics team is now working on building their new robot to take to future competitions. For ONW Now, this has been Rada Vishtawi.
To game day. I'm Ava Ashley, joined alongside
Garrett Williams, and we have a packed lineup, so let's roll that intro.
our Lady Ravens tennis team took first at the 6A state championship this past weekend.
Let's send it over to Oliver Christie for a live interview with our state winners.
Riley Terhune, Hannah Carney, and Mithla Dixit. Guys, it was such an amazing season. You guys played super well. Mithla, I'll start with you. Obviously, you're new to Olathe Northwest this year. How did the environment here at ONW impact your season and help you win state?
It was such a positive environment. Like, I really enjoyed playing the whole time, which definitely helped me during competition just because I was having so much fun.
Hannah and Riley, obviously, you guys won 100 matches as a duo this year. What does that mean to you guys, being able to hit that amazing accomplishment?
I think it means a lot because we've been putting a lot of hard work in these past few years, and it's just it's great to see that all of our hard work is paid off and we get to see the results our senior year.
Yeah, I would just say we had seniors last year do really well as well, and so we had them get 100 wins, and so it was just something we looked up to, and we've been counting down.
And Mithla, how does it feel to bring an Olathe school their first tennis state championship?
It was really special to me. That's kind of why I wanted to play, and it was really comfort.
And how did winning state affect colleges noticing your talent?
I have already verbally committed before deciding to play high school.
Well, where did you commit?
I'm committed to the Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs.
Awesome. Hannah and Riley, how does it feel to be the team to take down Shawnee Mission East this year after they've won 4 consecutive state championships?
It feels pretty great because they've always been our biggest competition, I'd say, going into all of these tournaments our past 4 years playing high school tennis, so it's good to finally get to beat them.
Yeah, it was definitely made a little bit more special just because, beating Shawnee Mission East, they've been the top dog for the past few years, so it's awesome.
And how important is communication to playing doubles?
It's really important. If you can't communicate well with your partner, you're just not going to be able to play well. We've gotten a lot better the past few years, just communicating with each other and kind of knowing how to balance out each other's styles and stuff like that.
And it's not just like verbal communication, it's also just knowing each other's styles, it's knowing just predicting how Hannah's going to feel during points and just kind of knowing how to react during and after points. So.
Anyways, Ravens, that's all the time we have for you today. Thank you guys for joining me today. We've now heard from the state winners, but let's send it up to Coach Smith and hear what he has to say about the season.
You know, we've had some pretty good years. We've had kind of the 3 best seasons in school history right before this. We got 4th at state as a team and then 3rd place back-to-back years. But with Mithala and Heidi joining the team and Emery coming in as a freshman as well, I knew we had a chance to be really, really good. And there was a little bit of a different feeling. You know, in all of the tournaments where we had all 6 of our top players, we didn't lose to any teams from Kansas. Our players are good. Like I said, they dedicate themselves to the
Another huge congrats to our girls tennis team. The girls golf team finished 2nd in regionals with Claire Sullivan shooting 70 to win the tournament.
Avery Hirschman placed 3rd with a score of 75, and they punched their ticket to the state tournament.
Just 2 days later, the girls headed out to Hutchinson for the state tournament and placed 8th overall.
Claire Sullivan tied for 12th place, and Avery Hirschman placed 7th. Well done, ladies.
The boys soccer team competed against the Lawrence Lions this Tuesday.
The first half was competitive, but no goals were scored.
In the second half, Joaquin Wessner scored, and quickly after, Caden Tucker scored a tap-in to close the game.
Stephen Hankhouse also recorded his 2nd clean sheet of the season.
The boys' last game is tonight against Mill Valley. Make sure to come out to support the Ravens.
The final whistle isn't going to mark the end of the season, but it's the end of an era.
Let's hear more about how the boys are feeling and how they are working to stay focused going into their final game.
The varsity boys soccer team season is unfortunately almost at its end. However, the players are making sure this last game is their best game.
So really we go into every game with the same mentality, which is to do our best, have the highest work rate possible. And from that standpoint, just leave it all out on the field.
Even though a lot of emotion will be shown, the boys remain as focused as they can be.
It's definitely an emotional time. I'm not ready for it to be over yet. I love the team and everything we do and believe for and how much we work and just our chemistry. I'm not ready for it all to be over yet.
Personally, this game means a lot. We know they're a tough opponent. We have to play well to get a good result. And a couple years ago, we played them in the regional final, and we lost by 1 goal. So really just looking to come back and get a W.
It means a lot, especially coming to my last game of high school season. It could be the last game that I ever play for a school or anything. So it definitely means a lot, and I'm definitely going to miss the team and miss the coaches and just going to miss the experience.
Although we'll lose most of our seniors next year, I have faith that next year will be our most successful season ever. Well, this is all from Garrett Anderson. Back to the deck.
On Tuesday, girls volleyball took on St. Thomas Aquinas.
The first set was controlled by the Saints, winning 25-13, and the second was a quick win.
The Saints took the last set 25-18, taking the win over the Ravens.
The Ravens finished off the season 15-18 and will play next this Saturday. On Monday, the Olathe Northwest held this year's annual Dig Pink.
Let's hear more from Kylie Freeman.
In October, volleyball becomes a fight for more than just points. 5 Olathe High Schools rally in Dig Pink, raising breast cancer awareness and playing for those who fought the hardest battle.
Dig Pink is a great asset that follows along with the Side Out Foundation. I know it's been about probably 15 years ago, and Olathe South hosted it. It was very small, but it just kept growing and growing for a great cause.
It's the stands are usually filled because there's a lot of family there supporting. People that have people come for the honoree walk, they're cheering the players that they know on. All 5 schools are there. It's just a good opportunity to bring awareness about breast cancer and honestly to showcase the awesome athletes in the 5 schools.
The impact of Dig Pink is undeniable today, but tomorrow could mark the beginning of something even greater.
I hope that Dig Pink continues on for years after I graduate, just because I feel like it is so important that people are made aware, and I feel like it has a really great impact on the community.
Dig Pink, I hope that in the future it just keeps growing, because I feel like since my freshman year, it's grown so big, and from now on, I feel like it's going to just keep growing, so the community is going to get more involved with it, and the more people are going to be more aware of what's going on.
The players see a bright future for Dig Pink, but the community's heartbeat echoes through every play of this special match.
The environment is electric. I mean, there's a lot of people in the stands. They want to see good volleyball. I think we definitely want to be competitive and we want to win the match, but it's more for the cause of what we're doing this for, the research and everything for Dig Pink, that this game is just extra special.
Thanks to hundreds of supporters and the Side Out Foundation, Dig Pink has raised over $20 million for breast cancer research, empowering women battling metastatic breast cancer. From the Raven Network, this has been Kylie Freeman.
Last Friday, the football team took on Gardner Edgerton on senior night.
This game was not looking good for the Ravens early on as the Trailblazers jumped out to an early 14-0 lead.
After a hard-fought game, the Ravens took the loss to the Trailblazers 50-7.
Tonight, the Ravens take on the Shawnee Mission West Vikings at 7 p.m. at the Shawnee Mission South Stadium.
The theme is camo out, so be there.
The cross-country team went into Lawrence to compete in the Sunflower League at Rimrock Farm.
Kate Schneider placed 10th, Zori Primavera placed 24th, and Allie Gillespie placed 25th. The girls placed in the top 25 overall.
On the boys' side, Isaac Hutchins placed 20th, Benji Herbst got 19th, placing 33rd overall.
Great job, Ravens, and good luck at regionals.
Lastly, gymnastics had yet another successful meet.
Sophia Beaumont placed first on the all-around, first on vault, first on bars, second on beam, and second on floor.
Senior Emmy Kelly placed second all-around, second on vault, second on bars, and first on the floor.
Good job, girls, and good luck at state this Saturday.
Wow, that was a lot.
Great job to all of our Ravens and all of your amazing accomplishments.
That's all we have for your favorite segment today. This has been Garrett Williams
And Ava Ashley.
But wait, before we move on, let's throw it over to Jacob Ham for a fun story on fantasy football.
Tampa Bay. Hand off on a big hole. Irving, they ran right into the pressure, and Irving making them pay down the sideline and knocked out of bounds near midfield.
Fantasy football season is currently in full swing, with lots of high school students participating this year. With this increased amount of players, this adds to the different leagues people are a part of.
I think it's very easy to formulate a group of people that like football and like watching it. And again, it really helps insinuate competition just amongst your peers. And being able to go and talk about it day to day just makes it more fun. You start to feel like you're more a part of the game than just when you're a fan.
Even though fantasy football is very popular among high school students, the punishments add to the experience and make it that much more fun.
Punishments, they help keep everyone in line. If you don't have a punishment, then people are just going to stop playing once their team sucks. But when you're constantly under threat of having to run a milk mile, then you're slightly more motivated to go win. And I think that's what drives people to play better.
With this being week 8 of fantasy, we're about halfway through this season right now. So there's lots of potential still for change. For the Raven Network, this has been Jacob Amtower.
The devastating hurricanes Helene and Milton have left damage everywhere in their paths, but also hindered the country as a whole.
The storms led to the closure of Baxter International, a sterile fluids factory that supplies around 60% of the country's IV fluids. This has led to surgeries being postponed and the federal government stepping in to ease this shortage.
This surge in severe weather has had a lot of environmental impacts, which is why Northwest Now has a club dedicated to helping our environment.
Eva Herde got to attend the club and has an inside look of what the club's all about.
Environmental Club is a new club at ONW focused on improving and educating students on the environment.
I was really inspired just by my love of nature and just learning about how to be more environmentally friendly.
Lauren's goal is to make the environment more well known at ONW through service and education.
Recently we've been hitting more of the serving opportunities by going outside and picking out trash and hanging up posters.
Environmental Club encourages students to advocate for the current state of our environment and encourages them to go outside and make small but vital impacts themselves.
I totally understand that kids have a limited ability to make an impact as students, but I think to get experience that will resonate with them for the rest of their lives, to have a network of experts that they're connecting with.
These networks and connections help students evaluate their long-term impact.
Going out and doing something for the environment, that's really a gift to you, to your family, and to potentially your relatives down the road.
Although this club may be new, it is making some incredible new strides. For the Raven Network, this has been Eva Herde.
It is amazing to see how clubs like this one are making an impact here at ONW.
Although this week's episode is coming to an end, it is not over yet. After this, we have an inside look with Jacob Amtower and Tegan Summers playing pickleball for the first time.
Well, thank you for tuning in, Ravens. This has been Megan King
and Addison Lowe.
Ravens, let's fly!
What's up, Ravens? My name's Jacob Amtower.
And I'm Tegan Summers, and we are here at Boys Dark Park running some pickleball with the pros.
I don't really know the rules, but I know it's below the waist, underhand. I'm here with some pro pickleball athletes. Here we have
Jill, Sylvia, Kate, Jody.
So what do you guys think the hype around pickleball is?
It's fun, social, gets great exercise. Everyone goes get.
That would be a cut on that one. Old people can beat young people and women can beat men.
Everyone can play. It's something for everyone.
How has the recent spike in popularity of pickleball affected the game?
Well, it just means more.
What's up, Ravens? My name's Jacob. What's up, Ravens? What's up, Ravens? What's up, Ravens? What's up, Ravens? My name's Jacob Amtower.
And I'm Tegan Summers.